Hello Nerfers, I'm Jay, and this evening I just wanted to do a little status update, tell you guys what I've been up to. After the Genesis, I felt that my painting skills need to be further sharpened, so my roommate, who lives in the same town as I do, which is very convenient, he came over yesterday with his long shot, which I had done a video and integration on, and we decided to paint that. And we went to Home Depot and we got some paints. We got Rust-Oleum Flat Black, which was the base coat, Apple Red, and Colonial Red. Colonial Red is a little bit darker, and Apple Red is much lighter. And the reds are in gloss, and the black is flat, and we got some clear coat to put on it. And this is what my roommate ended up wanting for this. So we found a stencil online, and we just cut it out, used an X-Acto knife, and went over it with first the Colonial Red and then the Apple Red, and that is what this looks like. And we're going to name it the Tiger, although he doesn't want the name on the blaster. I'm going to be signing the blaster, and I'm just about to do the detailing on the stock. I'm going to do the same kind of detailing for the most part that I did with the Genesis, but this is what this looks like, and I'm really stoked with how it looks. It's really awesome. And I was worried that there would be too much red, but I'm just looking at it. It just looks like there's just enough, and it's the right hues and it's the right tones, and it just looks really awesome. So I'm stoked on that. And the reason I didn't want a lot of black showing through is because the Nerf club that we play Nerf at does not advise that we make our blasters black because campus police and, you know, the things that have happened as of recent. So this is what it looks like, and I'm really impressed with it. I'm really happy. I thought that it came out really well. So if you guys want to try this, we use flat black as the coat, as the base coat. I put 2 coats of that on before painting anything else on it, and you start with the Colonial Red and just go section by section. Place the stencil down, and then you repeat the step with the Apple Red, but you try to find the places that are black and put those in the open spaces, so then it fills in more of the black. So it looks really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and work on the stock and show you guys that once it's finished. He also wanted me to paint the tactical rail red, so I'm going to be doing that with my lacquer paint. The other thing that I was going to start tonight, probably not get to the painting tonight, but I was going to do tonight, is probably sand down my Alpha Trooper as well as the Raider stock that I use with it. And this is going to be the Survivor, because I had to make a dart tooth for it. The plunger tube cracked. This thing has been through hell and back, and it keeps on kicking. So I thought I'd give it a good paint job, and I'm probably going to be doing it my flat black and the Silver Fox, with the priming hand will probably be Silver Fox mostly, and then red detailing. So I'm just going to try and use up whatever paint I have. So I'm really excited with how the Tiger is coming out, and the Survivor will be next, and so I'm going to go ahead and sand these things down and show them to you after I've painted them. Okay guys, here it is, the finished Tiger. It's called the Tiger. My roommate didn't want me to write it anywhere, which is okay. I just have the signature on the handle, on the bottom of the handle. It fires really well. I mean, it's beastly because it has that 10 kilogram spring in it. The front gun works well. I don't have it loaded at the moment, so it's spinning pretty well. The gloss seems to have less friction on it, which makes sense. It's a smoother finish, and it holds really well. I can feel my hand getting a little bit sweaty on it, but I also have lubricant on it. It primes really nicely, fires really nicely. This looks sick. I'm really excited with how it turned out. He didn't want me to paint a clip either, but I'm thinking I could paint a clip for him at some point. I'd probably do black with red detailing on it. But I'm really, really impressed with how this turned out. For my second paint job, I'm incredibly impressed, and I think I might actually have to repaint my Genesis, just because I didn't do enough base coats. I should have at least done 2 base coats. This has 2 flat black base coats, and it's got a bunch of coats of the red on it, and it has 2 coats of the protective stuff, I believe. So this is really well protected, although I'm probably envisioning some wear and tear on this part. I put some felt pads behind each side of the priming mech on this, but other than that, you know, I mean, this is fantastic, and I've modified the breech a little bit so that even with padding, it'll still take a clip with the breech open, which my roommate wanted. So I'm really impressed with this. I'm gonna go ahead and paint my Alpha Trooper now and show that to you next. Well, Nerfers, here it is, the finished Survivor. I've written Survivor on both sides, and I have a clip painted as well as my signature on both sides. I've done red detailing with my red lacquer paint. It took a long time, but it's worked out really well so far. Missed a little bit on the tactical rail. I'm probably going to go back and redo that at some point soon. I was going to paint a Raider stock in these colors as well, but I messed that up. So I have another Raider stock in my dorm room, so when I go back to school I'll be working on that and bringing it back here. I really greased up in here, and I'm going to have to grease up some more just so that, you know, the paint keeps, because this looks really awesome and I really don't want the paint to wear off quickly, and it fires really nice. It's got an Orange Modworks kit in it. I cut off the back here because I wanted to do a tactical stock at some point, but it didn't really add to the performance at all. In fact, it actually detracted from the performance with the Orange Modworks kit in. So it's still got slam fire. It still works really great. You know, I love this. It's the Survivor. It's been through the ringer, and it keeps on kicking. I made my own dart tooth for this. The plunger tube cracked at one point. So yeah, this has been through hell and back, and it just keeps bringing the heat, which is pretty awesome for a Nerf gun. I've had this for a long time, and I figured, you know, it was about time for a fresh coat of paint on this. So this is the Survivor, and you saw the Tiger a little while ago, and those are my most recent paint jobs. So I'm probably not going to be painting stuff for a while, just because I'm going to be back in my dorm room soon, but for the most part, you know, this is what I wanted to accomplish over break. So I'm really happy with how it all turned out. I'm going to be selling some Nerf guns soon. I've got some people at school who want to buy them, so hopefully I'll have more money to buy new Nerf guns. So yeah, I'm Jay. Remember, modifying can potentially damage the internals of the gun, so do so at your own risk. And remember, when painting, wear a mask, paint in a well-ventilated location, because paint fumes suck. So if you like what you see, please subscribe so I can keep doing videos, and maybe soon I'll start doing commissions. If you want something, let me know. We can work out a price, maybe. So that would be nice for me, because I could always use the money, and my work is getting better. This is a vast improvement over the Genesis. I'm probably going to have to repaint the Genesis just because I didn't do 2 coats of base, and it's worn off in a lot of places. So I'm unhappy with that. I made sure to do 2 base coats, all the detailing, and then 2 coats of clear. So this is really well protected for the most part. So yeah, I'm stoked on this. So I'm Jay, signing off.